Well, I understand some of them feel that, casting their ballots in these local government elections would be a futile exercise, believing that, they've been neglected for far too long. You'll realize, like you mentioned, that in the city of Tshwane, since the DA-led coalition government came to be in 2016, some of these services have not necessarily been forthcoming in many communities in this particular municipality. So this morning we are in Olievenhoutbosch in the outskirts of Pretoria, where such issues are ever so glaring. In fact, where I'm standing right now, I'm just going to try and demonstrate some of this to you. There's a sewage tank that has been spewing, we are told, for about a week uninterrupted. Residents here say, they've tried to escalate this to the city of Tshwane, but to no avail. And they say that whenever this sewage tank spills, all they get from the city really is a few officials who come and look, and then they go on about their business without necessarily addressing the issue. Right in front of this tank, there's a lady, her name is Rosina Malachi, who's been trading on this side of the street, she says, for about 8 years, selling things such as fruits and vegetables. She says her business has been severely affected in the time that the sewage has been spewing on the street. I want to talk to her for a bit, though. I want her to be the one to tell us her story, really. As Rosina, she's busy preparing, her table. As Rosina, we spoke briefly earlier on. I want you to explain some of the challenges that you face, in the week that this sewage has been spewing, and prior to that, really generally, service delivery in your area, which you commonly refer to as Oliven.
Yeah, ke nna Mmakoma Rosina Malachi, ke modudi wa Oliven. Nna ke ipereka ke a rekisha mo strateng because I kena mmereko. So mara service delivery ya mo Oliven it's poor. Are phele monate. So regie inale almost 5 days in tsamaya so e dutla so re founetse batho ba masipala or ba tle ba itime a sanga ba notla, so it's bad. Le mo strateng mo tseleng mo ke di tharo utu ke mishima fela, so a ke tsebo re to pholosha keng ke na le 8 years ke rekisha mo mara a ke bone tswelo pele. 15 years ke modudi wa Oliven, ha ke na ntlo ke a sokola, so no ke sokola west. So I give vote motho nix aksa vote bophelo ba ka ka mo.
What is the primary reason that you feel you wouldn't be casting your vote tomorrow in the local government elections, really?
It's because wa Tshwana. Ke vote after every 5 years, mara akiboni diphetogo mo polekeng ye ke dulang ya ona ya Oliven, so ha o botlhokwa for nna gore ke vote.
Do you ever have any interactions in this area with your, I suppose, political principals or political representatives who are supposed to be the gap between the community and the municipality?
Say that again.
So I'm asking, do you ever talk to your political leaders in these areas, who are supposed to help you escalate some of the issues that you have as a community to the municipality? You mentioned issues of housing, water delivery, among others, earlier on when we spoke. So what I'm asking now, I want to understand, do you ever have a bridge between you as a community and the municipality?
I don't know anyone by municipality because I don't even know who's the councillor. So I can't say anything.
So now with these local government elections, have there been any candidates for any political party who have communicated to you as a community promising what they will do to you, or have you been neglected even by your own political parties?
EFF, ANC, DA, they come here and say we're going to do this and do this, but there's nothing that they do. They just want us to cast the elections. So you vote for them, they do nothing for you. So I'm done with voting. I can't vote for anybody.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm very angry.
Thank you so much for your time, Rosina. There you have it, Ayanda. With what we have witnessed here in the short time that we've been here, it's really, easy to to understand why the community members are pessimistic really about, anything that might be of good coming out of any political party that has come here to campaign, promising them what they will do should they be put into government. What Rosina is saying is really just an echo of what most community members here will tell you. They say they've been destitute for far too long without any help of the government, and it's interesting really to see how these political dynamics will play out in the days to come, especially after as vote counting begins after tomorrow's local government elections. Ayanda.